Yo, what's up YouTube? Edwin the Comic Jabroni coming at you. In today's video, I'm going to start a weekly series where I go back a year and I rewatch my new comic book day pickups video. Since there is no new comic book day here for the foreseeable future, I figure, hey, let's go back and check out what I picked up a year ago and if I still would have picked it up today. So, and here we go. Oh yeah, that intro, man.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Edwin the
Comic Jabroni coming at you. Today is what day?
18th
Wow.
of April?
18th of
Right.
April.
Yesterday was New Comic Book out there.
Good day.
Lesson stuff.
Anytime new comic book day
On
comes
the go.
around, especially in these uncertain
I
times, it's a
decided
good day,
that,
right?
Don't need to be picking up books just for their covers.
Still
Even though I'm
true
gonna show you
today.
One today that I picked up because the cover is amazingly beautiful.
And look at that. I even go back on my word in
Stuff
in
out
this
there.
video.
And this
I say
week
I'm not going to
was
pick up
crazy
books for their
week me,
cover,
because it is the
and I
first
still picked up a
week
book
that I did
for a
not
cover.
pick up a
Insane, man. I'm
theme.
crazy.
Hope you guys like that new intro that I
No,
made.
Edwin, that intro
I liked it. I just saw
was
that
seizure-inducing,
knife action, and I was like, oh yeah, that's awesome.
and I'm glad I got rid of it.
Choose
What did the
first,
Comic Jabroni
and
pick up
we're
a year
gonna start
ago?
off with the beautiful cover that I picked up. That's gonna be Blackest Night,
Ooh.
Wonder Woman #3.
Damn, that's still a badass cover.
I was
Oh my
through the
goodness.
package bins at the shop.
Wonder
and I saw
Woman
this,
as the
and I was like, oh my
Sapphire,
God,
Star
that is
Sapphire lantern.
awesome cover.
Damn, Edwin, come on, the Star
Greg
Sapphire.
Horn cover. I think that's his name.
Yeah,
Greg
that's-
Horn.
God.
Absolutely amazing.
That's
Let me
awesome.
Bring that up real close for you.
Look at that.
guys.
Look at, oh.
Just so you get it.
Ooh, mama. Damn, that's a badass cover. It's amazing.
I picked up these. These got some spec in them, and we'll go over the spec later on when I get to the
Spec.
book that this
Spec.
really pertains to.
Let's see if a year later that spec is still there.
Green Lantern
No.
27 from that Rebirth.
I'm glad I only spent $4 on that.
A cover. So I'll get into why these may or may not be important later on. So that's.
I'm glad I only paid $4 for that one too.
I picked up.
Ooh,
Blackest Night
that's a good one.
#7.
It's a good one.
This is the first appearance of the White Lantern ring
Ooh,
and the
okay.
first appearance of the Life Entity. And Green Lanterns.
Those are always good first appearances to pick up. Still, in my opinion, some
really
the lantern
first
rings,
appearance
right?
In the timeline and continuity of the Life Entity, and he's like in an incubation chamber. So there you go. Pick those up.
Dead
I'll get
spec.
into, I'll get into why those may or may not be important later on
Not.
in the video. So
Not.
let's get into independent.
Not.
There was only one this week. Really, why I didn't go live on
I don't do that anymore either.
Book Day.
I used to a year ago go live on Instagram
Is
that first day
Little Bird,
and talk about the
Chapter
indie
2.
books that I picked up, but I don't do that.
Man, what can I say about this series?
Now this series, Little Bird,
Crazy how the artwork and the story
was so good. You know, now a year later after
opposites of
reading
each
the
other. I don't know
complete
how to
series,
fully explain it. Story's
it was so
amazing.
good
It's super gory and just
that it was.
It's an awesome. You get a lot more background.
I'm a big fan of
information in
background
this,
information, guys, in comics.
about her mother and how she was actually born.
I like that. I
how,
like
Little Bird
when
was
they,
born into this world,
even in a new comic series, like
who this
they're giving you
hope
things about the
church
past, in the
figure
past
is,
of
you
some
know,
of these
the
characters that you don't know about, right? Because it's a new
story
series.
I
I like that.
imagine. Man, the
Check this background that I got. Didn't even talk about it.
They're going
At
more
this
into
time
Canada.
in my
There's more to
YouTube
Canada than the
career,
US, although the US is
I wasn't really showing
but
my
it's
face
now
too much.
like the new
It was
West.
always like
It's
this,
no
kind of just
longer
showing you the
US,
book and
it's
then showing you the
really
book
no
and not
longer
me,
Canada. This
which I
capitalist
wanted to
church
change, and I
state
did.
is taking over
because this is a beautiful
America.
face, and you guys
So Little Bird
also lucky to see it.
meets up with the Resistance. I know Perry Comics was talking about Xena, Warrior Princess. You know, I watched the show as a kid. Marvel.
Look, see now what I would do when I edit is I will cut that and then boom,
they
start
were
with
all
Marvel.
Extremely good. First up,
Ooh,
we got
Marvel, let's see.
Avengers,
Avengers, No Road Home.
Mateo Scalera.
I really enjoyed
Talk
this
about
series.
that. But this is number 10. This is the finale.
Yep,
of
10
this.
issues. It was a good series.
See these old
Damn.
incarnations.
Just watching this over again makes me want to go into my long boxes and reread this story.
A new look for Vision.
Oh man, that was such a good story. And you know, after this, I didn't read any more real Avengers after this, so I don't know if this new costume that Vision got in this Avengers No Road Home, did he continue on with it in Avengers? You guys know how much I love some Conan.
He is now a part of.
And then after that, he's in that Savage Avengers, and he's got his own Conan. Oh, Savage Avengers.
Looking forward to. Can't wait for that to come out. But I don't want to tell you like where he ends up. Go out.
Why not, Edwin? Tell us. Tell us where he ends up.
This is the finale to the No Road Home. I absolutely enjoyed what they did.
Absolutely.
This series.
Yep.
It was only 10 issues.
Even a year later,
No Surrender was 16,
still liked it.
Which you get. I don't want to give away the ending, but you get.
Don't want to give it away. Oh, but it's so good.
New character designs for some of the characters that were in here, just to let you know.
I think Hercules, right? Hercules, we get a new design for him.
Galaxy number 4.
Guardians.
There were 2 covers. This is the A
I
cover.
dropped Guardians
that has to do with
after
the Realms
I think
tie-in.
issue 6 or 7. It started really well, and then it just took a dump. It was not good.
I don't understand the Dark Guardians team.
I remember that was a lot of spec a year ago, like, oh, the Dark Guardians. One of the Dark Guardians is going to show up. Oh, pick up these Guardians of the Galaxy because they're going to... And then I don't think it ever amounted to poop. I won't say the S word. Never amounted to anything.
And she shoots Beta Ray Bill in the head with like a sniper rifle. But I mean,
Donny Cates. Anything Donny Cates was touching a year ago, even now, man, is just fire.
They kind of take her
fire. Like after issue 6 or 7, it just wasn't that great.
Awesome battle scene. I am going to show you some images here, guys. You get this
cool spoiler alert.
Battle scene with
that is dope. I like that.
And the Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't want to give
good use of interior artwork, Edwin. Good use of showing off some interior artwork. Ooh, look at that with the Gladiator.
There's your Dark Guardians. You do have.
I remember watching as a kid that X-Men animated series.
Guys, definitely.
And Gladiator shows up in that Juggernaut episode, and Juggernaut's like, "Do you know who the fuck I am? I'm the Juggernaut." And then Guardian just picks him up and just poof, just throws him off. Yo, this series. Fire. And this finally picked up some spec heat like 6 months after the series even ended.
So if you read 1 and 2,
Meet the Skrulls was such a good series that I even put the series on like my top 5 or 6 reads of last year. It was only 5 or 6 issues, and it was awesome.
But it's a total play on what the Americans was on FX, which is an awesome
If you guys have not seen that show, The Americans on FX, it's Amazon Prime. Definitely go watch it. That's an amazing show.
I think it's only going to be 5 or 6 issues.
Yeah, but Meet the Skrulls is definitely something you guys should read.
That whole spies.
But I know because of all that spec heat, I don't even know if you can really find it anymore for cheap. Used to be a cover price buy all day up until about 3 or 4 months ago.
All right, let's go on. Last book from Marvel. We got
Last book, War of the Realms. Talk about a series that fizzled out like a bad fart.
Was okay. You got
starts out so fudging hot, man, and then just
Dark Elf. You get the Dark Elf. They're all fighting each other, right?
But talk about a series that had so much hype going into it,
the other realms,
and then it's only 6 issues, I think, right? And then it ends just like, whatever, it's over. Who cares?
But by doing so, they War of the Realms and the Spider-Man, and War of the Realms and the Skrulls, and
that's still a huge issue with Marvel when they do these.
I can see where they're going to start branching
these
out.
big stories.
Is a panel
like you have War of the Realms, and then it's like an umbrella. Everything underneath is Amazing Spider-Man has its own War of the Realms, and X-Men has its own War of the Realms. Wolverine and Punisher. It's like it's too much. And as comic collectors and readers, we want to read the whole story, but damn, it gets to be too expensive.
oh well, if you want to know where this hero,
telling you,
is doing
I was
this,
speaking truth even a year ago, guys. I've been telling you this.
blah, 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 blah.
Like, oh, if you want to know, the whole story, you need to go spend $100. $100. I said it at the same time.
Right?
Nah,
And
man.
all the tie-ins. It looks like, don't want to tell you who it was.
That's what I like about DC is if there's like if there's a big story arc going on, they put it in its own title, and all you have to read is that one title,
Stay up with,
and that's it.
to understand.
Maybe every once in a while, yeah, there's gonna be something going on in a different series, but very rarely does that happen. Marvel, on the other hand,
Comments, let me know. What do you think?
they're trying to get that money from us,
And
guys.
all the tie-ins that you jump into DC. DC is where the spec is at.
Oh,
guys.
ooh, I can't wait. The spec, dog. I
What do we
can't
got?
wait.
First up, Nightwing 59 is beautiful. Yasmin Putri cover.
That is a nice
Show
cover.
you
I like that
some,
cover.
Some images from.
I don't know if this was
inside
spec.
the book.
Was
In
this
this
spec
book,
hot?
You do get a first appearance, first.
Oh, here we go. Of?
That goes of a burn something or other. I think the A cover, which Perry Comics was talking about, that he picked up the A cover because it is, this villain's.
Guess what?
Appearance
Didn't amount to
cover.
jack crap.
But what you do get in this issue,
What do you get?
get more backstory into.
Oh, I already said I love that backstory. Oh, tell me about him. Edwin, tell me about him. Oh, yeah, he's a Nightwing. Oh, on the new team. Rick
Going
Grayson.
by a different name. He's not going by.
Come on, Edwin, say it. Say it. Rick
They're having
Grayson.
a little sparring battle. You do find out more about Hutch. That
Yeah, that backstory.
he was in the end.
Burns.
That is targeting
Burnside.
police departments.
Oh, why? We do find out.
That Nightwing, Hutch,
Nightwing-
Malcolm Hutch, and
It was either the next issue after this or like 2 issues after this. We end up finding out like who it actually was.
series. I'm digging Nightwing.
That this
Absolutely
Burns
love
or
this
Burnside
cover.
is.
Feature covers
I do.
are
That
amazing.
cover is nice though.
I was seeing somebody. Legion of Doom. 22.
Yeah.
This issue focuses
God, man.
entirely on Perpetua and why
Justice League
he
was
in
so
prison.
good.
Source Wall.
Then you got this battle war between Legion of Doom and Justice League and Perpetua with Apex Predator Lex Luthor, and then it again fizzled out like a bad fart in church. It was just so dumb the way they ended it. I was so pissed. I invested so much money into reading this amazing story, which is awesome, and then you don't get anything out of it.
Why
What? This is how it ends? They run into this door, and then we start with a new story, and they don't even talk about what happened?
And all the multiverses. She is a true
Perpetua. Again, there was so much spec hype heat behind Perpetua. What's her first appearance? Ooh, Perpetua, she's this big bad, and then nothing happens. It's so stupid. God damn.
Sixth dimension, there is Mr. Mysticlepick.
Mysticlepick.
So Lex,
I still can't say his name a year later.
the only way to fight a fifth dimensional imp is time. Every time.
Thank you, everybody that watches my show a year ago. This video got 270 views.
There he is.
Thank you, because this shit is 30 minutes long.
Which I guess I never really
And
knew
I'm
that
watching my own video now, bored out of my mind. Damn,
He
Edwin.
is like Mr. Mysticlepick.
Mr.
I never know really how to say his name.
How do you say his name? Mr. Mysticlepick.
Justice League, I've been digging it since issue 1. Loving it. Loving how
God
they're doing with this
damn.
whole Perpetua.
Yeah, man.
29.
Teen Titans, another one. It was so good.
You win or you die.
And then Deathstroke dies in his own series, and it just becomes. Oh my God! I picked up 2 covers for this.
Terminus Agenda.
Why, Edwin?
They still have Deathstroke in prison. You know, in that
Why?
issue of Deathstroke,
Why the hell did I pick up 2 covers for
I
this?
believe.
Holy shit, Edwin!
But
I should have just picked that B cover up.
team
I
brings
think
back-
that A cover wasn't that great. That B cover is fire though.
He is, but
Damn.
he just kind of stays around.
Teen
They're-
Titans. I dropped it after
So when the team gets
maybe
back,
like 7 or 8 issues after this one. I dropped it. This Terminus Agenda was okay.
But now
This is
Flash,
where
Kid Flash
this is where
knows about this,
the
and he
rest of the
wants to
Teen
tell
Titans
everybody.
find out
But
what
Damian,
Robin's been doing.
Robin is telling them, the other
Bruh.
that they're trying to figure
It
out who
ends
the time isn't
again
right. But Deathstroke has
like a
different plan,
dirty
different
wet
things in mind.
fart in
He does not
church.
wanna
That's
be
how it ends.
Imprisoned, and what he's doing is releasing.
Man, let's talk about that Turtles.
In this issue, you get
That Turtles Batman signed by Kevin Eastman. 9.4. I was so pissed when that came back at 9.4. God damn. I even had it pressed and cleaned. It didn't need to be cleaned, but pressed. Came back 9.4. I was so upset. Edwin, you ain't gonna love it like 6 months from now. 6 months from this video, Edwin, you're gonna drop it going, this shit sucks.
All right, let's get into the last issue, guys.
Oh, last issue. Here we go.
Big one of the week.
Ooh, there it is. That's spec fire.
This had so much spec and so many people talking about Perry. If you're watching, Rod, if you're watching, I told you guys. Anyways, Naomi number 4. You get the backstory on her father, right?
How many times have I said backstory in this damn video? But sometimes you need that back. You need that history of a character that we don't know about, right? Even if it's not Naomi, it's somebody else. You need that backstory, guys. I need to know why I should care about this character.
Was a Thanagarian.
Oh, a Thanagarian.
Her father was like a hero.
Oh, Thanagarian. Is that how you say it?
Different world where those two worlds are attacking each other.
I'm still riding that Naomi fucking train. Faux life. Ride or die. Naomi's my ride or die. I like the story. Now, what they did with her afterwards, not a fan. But I liked the original 6-issue miniseries of Naomi. Thought the artwork was incredible. Some of the best artwork out there at the time. And the story is something new. Something new.
I am going to spoil something for
oh,
you guys
spoiler.
At the end.
I don't want.
He does say that Naomi
wrapped up in this blanket. Here we go.
Oh,
it's a baby.
She's wrapped up in this blanket.
We all know baby spec, not good spec. Right, Perry?
Her father says that you came out with this
what?
little black cube.
The little black cube, dog.
What was in the black cube, Dad?
Fucking Venom symbiote. No, it's not.
There's a symbol.
Well, look at that symbol.
Her eyes, right? Because she's looking down at the cube.
And this is the spec.
What is that symbol?
Not what we thought.
We're gonna get into it. Speculation ahead, guys.
Oh, here it is. Speculation ahead.
Symbol, number 7.
And you were wrong as fudge.
Of the White Lantern ring. I'm hoping they
nothing.
Talk about that in the next
nothing. It had Edwin. Listen to me. A year. This is me. A year later. Nothing. It has nothing to do with it.
Sinestro.
No.
He knows that the most powerful of all the rings.
No, it has nothing to do with it, man.
$40.
Even with the whole bullshit Naomi spec aside,
comic shop, and I picked it up.
That's still a better spec buy because if it is the first appearance of the White Lantern ring, which is cool. Yeah. And Edwin, it does not doesn't amount to jack crap. Nothing, Edwin. They don't do jack crap with her, man. It's been a year.
We might not get all the mysteries.
What did she get put on? Young Justice, and that didn't really.
So guys, that's all I got.
Nothing happened with that. It was crap.
Thank you for watching. What did I miss?
Leave a comment.
I know I did.
Do you remember what you picked up this week? Do you remember on this video? Leave a comment down below. Garbage.
Grab that. I'm done with Tom King's run on Batman for now.
Yep. And I said that 6, 7, 8 months later. Oh.
1 year subscriber or 1 year.
Oh, damn. I remember that giveaway. 400 subscribers. Wow.
Check it out. I'm going to put the link right there.
There it is.
And think about hitting that like button for me. This is your first time watching my videos.
So there we go, guys. I just kind of reacted to that video from a year ago. Man. There was a whole lot of speculation a year ago, and then there was some okay books. I'm looking, and out of all those books nowadays, I probably would only pick up like 2 of them. Little Bird, that Naomi, I would continue with that, and man, maybe just 2. I don't know. Everything else I probably wouldn't grab at all. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this retro rewatchables video from a year ago. We don't have New Comic Book Day anymore for the time being, so I figured, hey, every week I'll go back and I'll watch my New Comic Book Day video from a year ago, and I'll react to them, see what I'd still pick up today, what I'm thinking about, how that series went. Let me know if this is a series that you're okay with, that you'd like to watch more of. But Guys, I am Edwin the Comic Jabroni. Until next time, take it easy.
Over 9,000.
Peace.